Pennsylvania is now the only state without a spending plan for the coming year. How could the government shutdown add to the crisis? State House Democrats passed a firearms background check bill for the sale and transfer of rifles and shotguns with some GOP support, but two other gun laws narrowly failed. This and more in the Weekend Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. Pennsylvania is now 4 months into a budget gridlock, and now with the government shutdown, billions in federal dollars could be delayed or cut. Last year, the state reported spending nearly $45 billion in federal funds. So what will be cut and what won't? Well, it's confusing, as there are inconsistencies in how the Commonwealth handles federal funds during a state budget standoff. State salaries and Medicare should continue to flow, but lead abatement, emergency food assistance, and programming for older adults could be impacted. With no deal on the horizon at the state level and the federal government shut down, counties are disappointed and concerned as to how this will affect everyday Pennsylvanians. Next, House Democrats passed a firearms background check bill for the sale and transfer of rifles and shotguns, but two other gun measures banning ghost guns and creating a red flag law narrowly failed in a 101 to 102 vote. Minority Leader and Republican Jesse Topper said during debate on the House floor that more gun laws would not prevent those who are the most dangerous gaining access to firearms. House Bill 1099 would have banned guns made entirely of non-metal materials like ghost guns, often built with plastic or 3D printed parts that can bypass metal detectors and lack serial numbers. 5 Republicans joined most Democrats to pass the background check bill, which now heads to the GOP-led state Senate. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our morning newsletter, like and share this post, or become a donor to help independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, is the sun setting on Pennsylvania's solar future? The Trump administration pulled $156 million meant to power low-income homes, and even if it's restored, the state legislature remains a hurdle, reported by our friends at Capitol in Maine. On August 7th, the Pennsylvania Energy Development Authority was among 60 recipients that got termination letters from the EPA. The letters rescinded Solar for All funds, a Biden-era program to help low-income households go solar. Accounts were frozen and money was pooled. Now, congressional Democrats are battling the Trump administration over the rollback backed by the environmental groups and Pennsylvania's DEP, which told the EPA on August 28th that it has no authority to unilaterally terminate the award. It's unclear how far Governor Josh Shapiro will go to defend this program. Those who are hurt the most by it, advocates say, are low-income homeowners faced with rising energy costs. I'm Natalie Bencavanga, and this was your Week in Focus.